Hey everybody, how you doing today? Well, today I'm going to give a highlight of my first day in my town of Nevada delivering as a UPS PVD. But first, let's give Speedwagon a bath so he looks good on his first day in town. Specifically today, I'm going to go over the use of the UPS mobile delivery app and how I kind of stage the packages in my truck.
Alright, I'm at the local fairway waiting to meet up with the UPS delivery truck, get my packages for the day. It's been a little bit of a cluster, I guess. The truck that normally comes to Nevada was supposed to drop off my packages, but he didn't have any room. So they filled up a separate truck and heading my way. So getting a little bit of a late start, that's okay. We'll see how it goes, and I'll talk to you guys later as we roll. Alright, loaded up. Got to go hook up with the other driver real quick because I got a package that apparently my phone will not do, and he's just a mile away. So go meet up with him, drop that off to him so he can take care of that, and then we're on our way. Alright, did the handoff. 11:40, finally getting started here. I got a full load. We'll see how many hours it takes me to do this. It took me 6 hours over at the apartment complex. I'll bet you I'll cut this in half just about.
UPS uses what they call 1,000 staging. That means packages are grouped in numbered lots, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, and so on. These 1,000 lot numbering system, 1,000, those packages are basically within the same area. So you'll have a package that might have 1,500 on it. That is to a specific address. Then the next number might be, say, like 1,700, and that is to another specific address. Now, if that second address has multiple packages, then all of those packages will have that 1,700 number sticker designation on it. They utilize large cardboard totes, so for like the smaller boxes and envelopes of the 1,000 designation, they'll be in that. And of course you'll have larger boxes that cannot fit into those totes, but everything is kind of grouped in order. Both my first day soloing at the University Housing Complex and yesterday in Nevada, I had several very large, awkward-sized, bulky packages, and one of them, I'm not sure it was a tube that was almost 7 feet long and just barely fit in the Expedition. So what I did at that point is I scanned those packages, noted the address, and then I found that on the mobile app. I went and delivered those first and got them out of my way. As I previously mentioned, on the mobile app is a built-in GPS using Google Maps. So what you would do is open up that app and you either tap on a specific stop that is listed or scan the barcode on the package, and that brings up the Google Maps GPS. You tap in Navigate, it opens up Google's Maps, and it takes you just like it would looking up any other address. Once I made a stop where there was a particularly bulky package, I went back to the app list and noticed that the list had reordered itself based on my location using the GPS. Hey, that's kind of cool, isn't it? So it doesn't just give you a hard numbered order to follow. When you get into a certain area, it will then reorder the list and then direct you in a numerical manner to the closest next stop, and then so on and so forth. As today was my first delivery in town versus that university housing complex, I found the GPS was much easier to use, just as it would be of any time you're using Google Maps. In the university complex, it said I was at my destination, when in reality I was, up to 1,000 feet away, but that is just the nature of the way that complex was designed. So to run through this real quickly, step by step, we loaded the packages from the delivery truck into my Expedition, and then I scanned one of the packages with my mobile app. This is after I'd punched in and everything and set my mileage. I scanned one package, and then it brought up all the packages that had my designation, which is PVD3, and that loaded onto my phone. then based on the location where I was when I picked up these packages from the delivery truck, it ordered my delivery route based on what was the next closest package delivery address. So you tap on that in the app, opens up the Google's Maps, and if you need it, if you don't know where you're going, it takes you right to the address. Then you get to that address and you do two things. Number one, you look at the physical address and make sure you're at the proper location, and then that address has one of those 1,000 designators. So let's say it was package number 3,000. Then you go to your pile, look for the 3,000 tag at the same time, making sure that you have the right address on that 3,000 tag. Yesterday there was a situation where there was an improper tag on a box that was way outside my area, and then what we did with that is I just gave that back to my driver that is also in my town, and he took it back to the hub. So anyway, you look for that designation, the 1,000 designation on the package, confirm that the package is the actual package for the address. On the app it'll tell you how many packages are there, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. Then you scan each one of those individual packages with your mobile app, tap through the process to say that it's been delivered, and take the packages up to the front door. That's it. Come back to the truck, hit the next one, and same thing repeated. Now this system is not perfect. In one of those totes, I may have 15 or 20 smaller envelopes and smaller boxes. They're not really specifically ordered in the 1,000 category from the lowest number to the highest number, or in the reverse or whatnot. So you kind of have to dig through that tote to find the one that you got. But I'll tell you, as the day progresses and you're looking for packages, you can kind of stage them totes, in that numerical order. I really don't think that I will ever do that at the very beginning of the day, because the truck will be just so full. It's kind of a hunting for a needle in a haystack, a little game to find that right one. And you know what? Yesterday I thought I had one, I couldn't find it, so I continued on with the route until, whoop, there it is, and then I went back and got it. It's a learning curve, and I'll get better, and you will too. Since I am working in assistance with the driver that has actually got my town as his dedicated route, they gave me his number. I've got the center number, I've got the supervisor number, I've got the driver manager's number. They did a really good job of giving me the numbers to call people, and they said, if you got any questions, call us. And in my case, I've got my driver that's probably within 2 or 3 mile distance from me if I have any issues. But like I said, my experience with my hub right now has just been fantastic. And a quick tip for you guys and gals: get yourself a pad of paper, a pen, and a Sharpie. Those will come in handy during your delivery day. Good enough for making notes or scratching out a tag if you have to make if there's an issue with a tag, you scratch that out, and then they do like a cross thing. It's called dirt. I cannot tell you exactly what that is right now, but it's what you write on the package to indicate why it was undeliverable. If it was like, I had one the other day at the university complex where there was no apartment number on the building, so I could not deliver that. So anyway, there's a method of writing that on the tag, so when it goes back to the hub, they know why that package was not delivered. But I found a pad of paper and a pen to scribble yourself little notes. Comes in real handy. All right, that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you very much for coming along for the ride, and we'll see you next time.